when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine."
The IMF says Africa is particularly vulnerable to the higher food prices as a result of the war. Other groups are warning disruptions in the country, in Ukraine, could cause hunger and hardship around the world. The head of the World Food Programme told CNN his group has lost access to a key source of grain.
50% of the grain that we purchase to feed 125 million people a year is now stuck. We can't get. So now can we acquire all the grain that's stuck inside Ukraine and distribute it? But let me tell you some of the problems. Like you're saying, front lines and all the young men, guess where they are? They're on the battlefield right now. So getting truck drivers and people that can offload and upload all of these kind of issues, in addition to moving these supplies into cities like Kiev and Kharkiv and many other places, because Ukraine is not a small country.
And Ukraine is a major grain exporter. It's known as the breadbasket, if you will, of Europe. And according to the International Trade Center, most cereal products from Ukraine go to Egypt, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Tunisia, and Libya, major customers. The biggest, of course, is China from Ukraine. Petro Melnyk is the CEO of Agricom, the president of the Ukrainian Agribusiness Club. He joins me now. Petro, good to be talking to you this evening. So we have two issues here. The first is simply getting the crop that is already there, harvested, refined, distributed, and out. And the second, of course, is just the difficulty of doing anything at the moment, that the country has ground to a halt in war. How bad? Tell me what your understanding of the situation.
You know, the situation is too hard to explain. Thank you for meeting me for this conversation. You know, it's hard to explain the situation because even 15 days ago, no one can even predict such war scenarios. So I'm completely lose 80% of my agriculture divisions. Chernihiv under occupation, Lugansk under occupation, and I just can work with Zhytomyr's side of land.
So we're going to see a dramatic increase in price, which of course is one issue in the market, but then we're going to see a shortage, aren't we, in countries, and that's going to lead to hunger elsewhere. Can you see that line can you see that continuum?
Of course it's direct line because you correct mentioned that Ukraine is a breadbasket and Russian as well. It has influence on the grain market. So we all understand that, and we just understand that this war should stop till 1st of April. Because if we will not get access to our fields after 1st of April, the next year will be without harvest. And it will influence not just Egypt or China, it will influence for whole world. It's not just Ukrainian fields. The same situation will be in Russian fields.
So do you think we fully understand this? I mean, when I say we, I mean people like me, people outside of Ukraine, people outside of Russia where the sanctions will hit. Do you think it's dawned on the rest of the world that we are looking at a food security crisis?
You know, I'm not forecasted, but it's obvious that the situation changed significantly, and I think our main task to push multinational company to stop work with Russian and to stop this war till the 1st of April, because it really will have significant impact on the whole food industry. It's not just talking about Ukraine. It will influence for the whole international market. So You're correct. We have now, as you know, last year was the best for the Ukrainian harvest. We collect the new record, more than 86 million tons. And we have now in storage a lot of corn, a lot of wheat, a lot of sunflower. But the main problem now to deliver it to the whole the world, because Russians stop working our sea channels. So now we're in the process to create new one to the Europe. But that is the one side. Another side is how to harvest, how to seed these seasons, because there is a main problem. The consumption of Ukraine just 15 million ton. Always we export more than 40 million ton for other countries. So it will have significant influence.